Hi everyone. So the other day I got some DOS clay I accidentally bought some DOS clay from Amazon. Well, it wasn't accidental. I had a project in mind, but I changed my mind because the clay didn't arrive when it was supposed to come. It was supposed to be the next day, like in the morning delivery, but it didn't arrive. So I tried to cancel the order, but the guy was like, well, it's out for shipping, like it's been shipped out now. It's not out for delivery, but it's been shipped out now, so I can't cancel it because it's already been shipped. So long story short, I was stuck with 2 things of DOS clay, and yeah. Anyway, so since I have the clay, I'm not a huge fan of DOS clay because it smells funny to me. It smells like cut leaves. It has a very strong smell, and I don't know, I feel like it's not as strong, like the clay itself, I feel like it's not as good as Ladol clay. Maybe I'm using it wrong, I don't know. If I had to choose, I would prefer Ladol clay over DOS clay, but I kind of wanted to give it another try anyway because DOS clay is a lot cheaper, and there are other cool BJD artists out there who use DOS clay with no problem. So I'm like, let me try this clay and see, because maybe it's just me. Okay, so I didn't really plan anything out. I just know I wanted to sculpt a skinny, willowy figure with really long Sailor Moon type legs and a cartoony face. I have sculpted cartoony faces before, but I don't think I've sculpted a large cartoony face. I don't know what scale this doll is. I haven't even measured anything, to be honest. But yeah, I'm having fun with the process. I also wanted to challenge myself to start off sculpting a full, you know how like BJD artists sculpt the doll in full and then they cut it in different parts. I wanted to try that. Of course, it didn't last too long for this sculpt because I ended up like cutting it even before the clay got dry, but I wanted to I wanted to do the first layer in full and then, before cutting it into different parts as I refine, if that makes any sense. So that was the goal. I also want to use minimal materials. I don't want to use too many materials. So basically right now I've used 1 clay shaper. I've used my X-Acto knife, my fingers. What else? The pliers, jewelry pliers that are used to make jump ring with the round pinchers. Aluminum foil and the clay. So that's pretty much it. I like aluminum foil because all the materials I've ever used pretty much stick to the aluminum foil really well. A little bit too well in some cases because I can never get every single piece out. Yeah, I like the really cheap aluminum foil that's easy to tears apart. I would never use something like Reynolds wrap because it's too hard. And even like forming the core, the initial core Reynolds wrap, like I swear it cuts into my thumbs. The really cheap dollar store stuff seems to work really, really well. It's easy to pull out the pieces after the clay cures, so that's what I use. So this is basically the core forming aspect of things. I haven't really started sculpting anything in this video. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The commentary probably wasn't even necessary for this video, to be honest, but if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. And that's pretty much it. I don't really have much else to say about this part of the sculpting process. Actually, I don't really have a lot to say on all the parts of the sculpting process, to be honest, because I feel like I've already said everything in the first from start to finish series. Anyway, if you want to see how this doll turns out, I will try to record all the aspects of the sculpting and post them here. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good rest of your day, everyone.